Europeans initially colonized the world for spices, then why is it that most of their food is still bland? Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, you should try Dutch food. I mean, if any Dutch person is listening to me, I'm sorry. I mean, very nice people, but try their food. It's terrible. I mean, it looks great. The moment you taste it, it's all sour. Everything is sour. I don't know why it is that way. So yes, you're right. European food is extremely bland. I mean, take a look at the food that you find in the British Isles. My goodness. The only condiments they use are salt and pepper. That's it. And just a little bit of pepper. And that's it. That's it. It's all spiced. So the truth is that the Europeans did not colonize the world for spices. They colonized the world for plunder. Initially, what happened was that when the Ottomans cut off India's access to Europe and vice versa, they also cut off Europe's access to India. So when they conquered the present day region of Turkey, which is mostly Anatolia, and the western part is Thrace, ancient Thrace. So that essentially cut off the land route between India and the western part of Eurasia, which is now called Europe. And therefore, the ancient trade in spices that had been going on for many centuries since the Roman times, that abruptly came to an end, right, with the fall of the Byzantine Empire. And that's why they started. I mean, they craved these spices. I think Roman food was better tasting than present day European food in many places. The Romans did use lots of Indian spices. So I think that was that. So the cutting off of the trade route gave the initial impetus to the Europeans to discover a different way of reaching India by sea. And that's what gave rise to these journeys by Columbus and Vasco da Gama, which were clearly these journeys, these quests to rediscover India were not for the sake of spices. There were these papal bulls. Okay, the Pope had issued what's called these bulls or directives to these voyagers, and they were directed. They were told that the Pope gave them the authority to claim any non-Christian land for the crown, whatever crown they served. So Christopher Columbus set out to conquer India on behalf of the Spanish crown. Their intention was to colonize and destroy India. And Vasco da Gama did the same thing on behalf of the Portuguese. And his behavior once he reached India is very indicative of his hostile, aggressive, and malified intent. If you see his actions, Vasco da Gama's actions, once he reached the coast of India, I mean, he burned a ship full of men and women and children. Yeah, he stole all the valuables and then burned the ship, burned these people alive. He used cannons against Indian cities, cannons on his ships, etc. So these were from the very beginning expeditions that had a very malified intent. The intent was to conquer and colonize. So the colonization was not for the sake of spices. The spices was just the initial impetus. The real reason for the colonization was to plunder the lands, mainly India, later also Africa, the East Indies, etc., and to some extent some parts of China. So that is what happened. So the food, I mean, your food habits don't really change. So that's why the food is still bland. European food, we know it's quite bland. Try German food, try Dutch food, try British food. I think the French and the Italians have better tastes, but overall it's quite bland. Even the Greeks have better taste. So Mediterranean food is nicer, it's tastier, but overall European food, like you said, is bland.